Okay, so as I'm recording this video, The Last of Us Season 2 is announced. It is happening. It is going to be going forward. And now I'm going to share my quick thoughts on Part 2, the video game Part 2. And if you are not aware of the gameplay or anything that happens in Part 2, this is a spoiler talk basically on The Last of Us Part 2, the video game. So yeah, and I wanted to I had to dive into spoilers of that game to share my thoughts on it and what I think they should do with season 2. Yeah, people are very divisive on that game Part 2, and me included. I don't like in the direction they went with killing off Joel, or killing him off the way he did, like especially. And while I understand why it went in that direction, but I still did not like it. And I understand Abby like as a character, but I still did not like that happened. And I don't think there's gonna really be a time jump, because I feel like HBO wants to really get started sooner than later, rather than like where Ellie is still around that same age that she is in right now in season 1. They're not gonna wait for Bella Ramsey to look older or whatever like that. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna recast her, because especially if people are loving her portrayal as Ellie, they want to see more of her. So that could be one good reason why there would be a change in comparison to the Part 2 game. And also, they should keep Joel alive. I feel like if they were going to introduce Abby, they would have her want Joel to suffer. Like, where, let's say, instead of her killing Joel, she kills like another major character, like Tommy, for example. And then she holds Ellie more responsible than Joel, because her dad was going to perform a surgery on her, like in the first game, and then Joel came in and killed him. And so yeah, like she would say, okay, like, you're the reason my dad is dead, like this is because of you. And and all you wanted to do is basically save the world. So you know what, fuck this world, it took my dad away from me, all that stuff. So that's like Abby's mindset, and she wants Joel to suffer like how she's suffering, and she sets out to kill Ellie instead. And let's say that she kills Tommy, and then Maria holds Joel responsible, like, we're you, like, he died, this is your fault, da, da, da. And then that definitely sets him on a warpath. And also, like, let's say if there's tension between him and Ellie resents him for what he did in the first game, and then let's say that happened in the show, and then she finds out that happened, and then she is very angry with him with it, to where it's like almost the unforgivable in her mind. And then while he has that running through his brain, like, okay, I'm probably never gonna regain Ellie's trust or whatever, she's probably never gonna look at me the same again. And then I lost my brother, like my sister-in-law, like, is, like, she blames me, it's my fault, duh. And then that gets him in rage mode. And then I don't know if I would have Abby and Ellie throw down. Maybe at the last second, yeah. I'm not sure how that would play out. I mean, again, with the time jump, I feel like they would scrap that, and it would be where not that much time would take place, depending on when they want to get start filming and get the like show streaming, well, season 2 out for us to watch. But I feel like they should keep Joel around for through the course of the show, and then give him a better send off in the final season, let him die a hero or something like that. Because Joel has been through more threats, like much more threatening people, like in part 1, and then how many times did he walk away from that and stuff? You know what I mean? He's almost like Rick Grimes in a way. Some people will probably say, no, he's way better than Rick. Don't put Rick up there. But I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I would keep Joel alive, and then have Abby wanting to kill Ellie if they are going to introduce Abby in the show. But I don't know how they would do that, if they're going to skip the time jump. I don't know. But that's my thoughts on what they should do with season 2. Like keep Ellie and Joel around. Like they're basically the anchor of the show and the anchor of the story, pretty much. So, and that's why I'm in a dilemma where I'm like, yes, I love this show. Yes, this is great. And then when season 2 was announced, like, yes. One part of me is like, yes, fuck yes. And the other one's like, yeah, part 2, that game, yeah. But let's say if season 2 does just as good as season 1, and then you say, okay, season 3 is happening. Where's a part 3 game? Like, that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, that's what I think they should do with season 2. I don't know if maybe you guys don't agree, maybe you do. Like, where do you sit in that divisiveness of part 2? Are you like, yes, this is definitely as good as the first game? Or are you on the other side where like, no, they really dropped the ball? I hope season 2 fixes all the fuck ups of part 2, the video game. Yeah, I'm right there too. I'm like, please, come on, make some changes. Don't be scared. Come on, make some changes. Come on. Like, you can add the same story and flip it on its head, and then make some better changes here. But yeah, that's where I sit on that. So yeah, this show is awesome. And that first game is awesome. The second game, I kind of want to stay away from, just for those reasons alone. But yeah, if you let me know where you stand in this divisiveness. If you like the video, thumb it up. Quick subscribe if you're new to the channel. Can't even talk. I'm sorry. And make sure you click that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. And whoops. Okay, are you guys with me? Okay. Yeah, I'm about to sign off here, but when season 1 is completely done, where all the episodes have been aired, I'm gonna share my thoughts on the show of season. Darn it! Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Like I was saying, like when season 1 is done, I'm gonna share my thoughts on the whole, like season 1 as a whole, and what do I think, do I think they stuck the landing, like as they're doing right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care, guys. Peace out.